What if I told you that the key to financial freedom isn't about making more money? It's about mastering what you already have. This is the power of financial discipline. And today, we're going to break it down step by step so you can transform your financial life forever. Financial discipline is a set of habits and strategies you apply consistently to manage your money effectively. It's not just about earning. It's about controlling the flow of that money, how it comes in, how it goes out, how you save it, and how you invest it. Think of it as a firm commitment to live within your means and to make financial decisions based on a plan, not on impulse. It's the foundation that turns financial chaos into a solid, predictable structure. So, why is this so crucial? First, it brings stability. A disciplined approach gives you a solid base to handle unexpected events without a crisis. Second, it's the vehicle that turns your dreams, like buying a house, funding education, or retiring comfortably, to achievable goals. Third, it massively reduces stress. Having control over your finances eliminates the constant anxiety that comes with debt or a lack of savings. And ultimately, it paves the way for financial independence, where your assets and income streams work for you, giving you true economic freedom. Financial discipline isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous cycle. It starts with diagnosing your current situation. Then, you plan by setting clear goals and creating a budget. Next, you execute by sticking to that budget. And finally, you monitor your progress, reviewing and adjusting your strategy as needed. Ready to learn how to master this cycle? Let's dive into the core pillars. A solid financial house is built on 3 inseparable pillars. The first pillar is the rigorous budget. Think of this as your financial map. It's a detailed plan that gives every single dollar a job before you even spend it. This means tracking every income and every expense, yes, even that daily coffee. Then, you allocate your funds according to priorities. First, needs, then savings and investments, and finally, discretionary spending. The goal is a zero-based budget, where your income minus expenses minus savings equals 0. Every dollar has a purpose. The second pillar is consistent saving, which is your safety net. Discipline means treating savings as a non-negotiable bill you owe to your future self. Your first savings goal should be an emergency fund reserve of 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. This is your buffer against job loss or medical emergencies. After that, create savings goals with a specific purpose, like a vacation or a down payment. Having a clear why will keep you motivated. The third pillar is prudent debt management, your risk control system. A financially disciplined person understands that debt is a tool, not a lifestyle. The key is to avoid bad debt, like high-interest credit cards that eat away at your future income. If you have debt, you need a strategy to pay it off. You can use the snowball method, paying off the smallest debt first for a motivational win, or the avalanche method, tackling the debt with the highest interest rate to save money. Beyond these pillars, a few guiding principles are essential. The golden rule is to spend less than you earn. This guarantees you'll always have a surplus for saving and investing. Next, understand the time value of money. $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow because of inflation and its potential to be invested. This encourages you to start investing early. Finally, understand the relationship between risk and return. Higher potential returns usually come with higher risk. Discipline requires an honest look at what level of risk you can truly tolerate. Now, let's talk about the tools and strategies to put this all into practice. Technology has made financial discipline easier than ever. You can use spreadsheets like Excel or Google Sheets for a customized, detailed view of your finances. Budgeting apps like YNAB or Mint can automatically sync with your accounts, track your spending, and send you notifications. And one of the most powerful tools is automation through your online banking. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts. This removes willpower from the equation. The money is saved before you're even tempted to spend it. A great strategy to start with is the envelope method, either physically or digitally. You allocate a set amount of cash into different spending categories. Once an envelope is empty, you can't spend any more in that category until the next budget cycle. This makes your spending limits tangible. The most critical practice, however, is pay yourself first. The moment you get paid, The very first transaction you make should be a transfer to your savings or investment account. Do this before you pay any bills or buy anything fun. This guarantees you hit your savings goals every single time. You also have to watch out for the spending leaks. Those small, recurring expenses like daily coffees, snacks, or unused subscriptions. They seem harmless, but they add up to a significant drain on your resources. A detailed budget will help you spot and plug these leaks. Before making any significant purchase, stop and ask yourself, is this a need or a want? And does this purchase move me closer to or further from my financial goals? This simple pause replaces impulsive buying with conscious discipline. Finally, make it a habit to conduct a financial review at least once a month. This is like a checkup for your finances. It allows you to see your progress, make quick adjustments, and stay focused. Remember, discipline without monitoring is just a good intention. But let's be real. Financial discipline is 20% knowledge and 80% behavior. The biggest hurdles aren't numbers. They're in our minds. One major challenge is the desire for instant gratification, which drives impulsive spending. A simple strategy is the 24-hour rule. Wait at least a day before making any non-essential purchase. Another obstacle is keeping up with the Joneses. We spend to match a perceived social standard. To counter this, align your spending with your personal values, not external expectations. Sometimes we suffer from financial amnesia, conveniently forgetting our debts or long-term goals when a tempting purchase appears. To fight these, visualize your goals. Put pictures or reminders of what you're saving for where you can see them every day. And if you feel decision fatigue from constantly managing your money, lean on automation. Automate your savings, investments, and bill payments to reduce the mental load. This discipline extends to investing. 2. A disciplined investor uses a strategy called dollar cost averaging, which means investing a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, regardless of the market's ups and downs. This removes the emotion and guesswork. The disciplined investor also stays the course, avoiding panic selling during market dips or euphoric buying during highs. Their plan is based on long-term goals, not daily headlines. And what happens when you mess up? Because you'll overspend, you'll make an impulse buy. Perfection isn't the goal. Recovery is. Acknowledge the mistake without beating yourself up. Adjust your budget for the month to cover the deviation, maybe by cutting back on a less critical category. And most importantly, learn from Italiano. Why did it happen? Was your budget too restrictive? Figure out the root cause and adjust your plan for the future. So what's the payoff for all this hard work? The benefits of financial discipline are life-changing. First and foremost, you gain security and peace of mind. A solid emergency fund acts as a cushion, so an unexpected event doesn't send you into debt. This reduction in financial stress has a direct, positive impact on your mental and physical health. You'll sleep better, I promise. You also optimize your money. By avoiding high-interest debt, your money works for you, not for your creditors. The constant surplus you create can be channeled into investments, unlocking the power of compound interest for exponential wealth growth over time. But the greatest benefit is freedom. The freedom to choose. With savings and no debt, you have the power to change jobs, start a business, or negotiate from a position of strength. You get to make decisions based on opportunity, not desperation. Ultimately, financial discipline is an act of responsibility to your future self. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about prioritizing what truly matters. By building your financial house on the pillars of budgeting, saving, and smart debt management, you create a clear path to security and economic freedom. The power isn't in how much money you have, but in the quality of the decisions you make with it. Discipline is the master key that turns your financial dreams into reality. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you master your money and build a better future. See you in the next one.